Hold on. Get off camera. Get off camera.
Okay.
Now I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1,000,000 deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula. I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong. I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Virgo, fuck. Rari, hop up the stool, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry, yo. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm the district in the chain.
We getting copyright struck. But you don't know we don't give a fuck. Oh, look at you. Oh, what are you doing here, Pete?
I think we're only live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're not live on Facebook.
We should be. No, we're live on Facebook, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're live. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, baby.
Okay, well, look. I'm sorry.
We're getting copyright. Hey, we do not own any of this music, obviously.
Well, look, I don't know. It's not showing live or not.
Hey, it's showing live on mine, bro. I'm just saying.
Talking about the boom boom room.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just saying we're live, brother.
Last night y'all should have come by, man.
We're just agreeing
fun, but y'all never guess who's gonna be there tonight, boy.
Oh, complete post details. Oh, I should have said something. Post, blah, blah, blah. Go live. Complete post details. Why does Facebook make you do it? When are you going live? Now, public stream setup, blah, blah, blah. I don't give
Look,
a fuck.
just keep... Turn that chill music up a little bit.
Oh, turn it up?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Is this better?
We gotta come in.
Is that better?
Aesthetics in the room. Nice.
Yeah, baby.
So welcome to episode 3 of Pete and Smee's Boom Boom.
I'm glad you said episode 3 because I done forgot that shit, baby. Description
And if
required.
you forgot, maybe you should know again. I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube right now, but if you are, God bless your soul. We're just still trying to figure this stuff out. We're nervous, bro. We're nervous.
No, we're not. No, we're not, baby. We're about to be live
nervous.
on.
Arms are sweaty, knees weak, palms are heavy.
Stomach is heavy because I got a dad bod, bitch. I don't give a shitty. Look, we're live on everything, baby.
Language.
Nah, man. The language is coming out tonight.
Oh, time out. Let me see if it's official. Let me see if we're officially live, dude. And your face is up. Turn that. You need to turn that light on you had. Turn that light on. That reporter light.
Reporter light.
I don't know. You just had a reporter light. You like the darkness. You like living in the darkness. Speaking of living in the darkness, Smeagol has finally decided to step out and reveal who he is.
I mean, not really. I'm just feeling lazy.
He's just feeling lazy, man. Sometimes you don't want to.
We never did our shot, bro. Come on. For the whole world.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Is that coffee or is that marijuana liquor?
Yeah. God bless you. God bless you.
Ooh, Lord.
Look, Smee decided to step out of the mask. Yeah, he shocked me this week. He shocked me this week. Well, Smee, can you give a reason why you said now's the time? There was going to be a time sooner than later.
A reason. No, I'm not ready for this. I've been mentally assaulted by Derek. He'll be in the next P. Diddy case. No, I mean I just didn't feel like putting on my mask today because I'm trying the new mic out. I think,
and that's good because here's the deal: we could start a topic, but we're not going to start that topic because I don't even that another topic.
Is it a hot topic? 2000.
Yeah. Well, look, man. obviously we're supposed to have a guest tonight. It's cool. We kind of got hit blindsided there, but it's cool. We're gonna start having
Emergency
some
from
more.
the guest. It's fine. We'll do it again next week if we can.
And my problem is you see that I came prepared.
I mean, we're business
Obviously.
casual. All right, business in the front, casual in the back.
Yeah, obviously I came prepared as far as with the suit on, suit and tie.
Bro, I'm digging your setup. I'm gonna have to like paint my walls black and like I don't know, put a green screen back there and do all kinds of crazy shit. Like I'm Godzilla in Japan. Like,
Well, I mean, look, this is just a setup that we decided to, actually the funny thing was these back walls were supposed to be sound panels, and turns out to be that they're actually decorative panels. So I spent like $60 thinking that I just got the coolest sound panels to deaden some of this reverb in the room. And what do you know? Here I am, still dealing with a lot of reverb, but it looks cool. It looks cool. So I had to put them up
yeah, it looks sick.
with
I mean, who cares
with
about
hot
reverb,
glue.
bro? Like literally, reverb is like there are guitar pedals and effects that you can buy that literally like cause reverb. I bet you don't have that much reverb in a tiny room like that, though. To be honest.
So how do you
reverb
figure
happens,
out if you did have reverb? You check
you
the
would
dead
listen
zone?
to a recording. No, I don't. I don't really know like what a dead zone would be, other than you bring the mic and you have an equalizer up on your computer and it shows what like dead zones to me. I mean, I'm not an audio guy. I mean, I know music, but you'd like move the mic around and you can see what frequencies are being peaked and what like in certain spots the bass is low, in certain spots the treble is high, etc. Reverb is just like a slight echo, like when you're in a church and you go, oh.
Dude, you're not only deciding to show your face, but your voice. God, just a beautiful voice. Thank you for sharing that with us, Smee.
You're welcome.
That was a beautiful voice. Well, look, here's the deal: is what would you do to be a lucky guy? What would you do to be a lucky guy?
Did you say low key guy or a lucky
low
guy?
key? No, lucky guy. Lucky guy as far as how like
Loki. If I was Thor's brother, I think I would befriend him because no.
No.
You said lucky, right?
Lucky guy. Yeah, no, I'm talking about if you were him, if you were yeah.
I think I was a lucky kid because my grandparents used to buy me scratch off tickets and I would win literally every single time. But when you get older, you get doubtful. Negative things happen to you and you let that negativity influence your mind. I really do think there's some weird, creepy like thing in the universe where like your mind can control a lot of things. Anyways, yeah, I'd love to be lucky. I'd love to win $1 million in the Powerball or lottery, whatever. That'd be amazing.
Dude, you were talking so serious, and I was going funny, but I was like, man, serious may be the route because when somebody gets something, how often do you believe in luck? Let's just ask that. Let's take that. Do you believe in luck? Is that pretty much what you just said?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I do believe in luck.
Or do you believe? Is it luck or fate? Like,
The
do you
older I
think
get,
you're
the more I believe in fate.
destined for some things, or do you think just some things just are the luck of the draw?
Both. I think if you are, if you really believe something, then that feels like fate, and it also feels like you were just given that power of thought, and that's luck too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
What about you, T? What do you think, bro?
I don't know, dude. I just I think luck. Obviously, I'm not I'm a lucky person, but I don't believe. I believe you're destined for some things. You know what I mean? Like I think some things just play out like it was meant to be. Kind of like the stars align. Does that make sense? Has your stars aligned? Are you searching for
my
glory?
stars have not aligned? I will say that they have not.
Why?
Aligned.
Why do you talk like that?
Because like most people, you thought you were going somewhere, and then you didn't end up where you thought you'd be. Because I feel like life has a lot of limits on you.
But life also has a lot of lemons in it.
Wow. He's going with the cliche motif, guys. Everybody ready?
Life
When
always
life gives you
also has a lot
lemons,
of
make
lemons in it. What?
margarita.
Are you looking at time out? Are you going to look at the glass half full? Or are you going to look at the glass half empty? That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm asking. Because
Probably empty, you know.
are you pessimistic or optimistic?
I'm pretty
Where do you see
pessimistic.
this country going in 10 years? Is the question.
Down the fucking pipe, brother.
Ah, man. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yep, we're all doomed.
Well, look. So this dude, I just watched where this dude wins the lottery for like 1.2 billion. That dude's probably getting, what do you say, around 700, high 700s after taxes.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look that up, because my thing is and maybe I believe too much in myself, but you think that, hey, this guy just wins all this money. If somebody would comment on our suits, our suit jackets, we actually both went to Men's Warehouse and make sure we had the same SKU number to get the exact same color.
It's the exact same jacket.
The exact same jacket.
How much did the guy?
And he lives in Oregon.
Yep.
What? So the guy wins like a 1.2 billion, I think.
All right, you'd be surprised. Okay, it's actually 419 million.
That's what he got after taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So triple of that, like 66% of it goes to the to taxes. I think taxes, that is theft. That's straight up theft.
Time out. What do
you know what I think else is theft? You know what I also think? Okay. You know what's crazy? Okay, the city exists. Sure, there's a lot of not municipalities, but there's a lot of services the city provides: water, building streets. No one has to think about that. Electricity grid being run through. That's awesome. I just think it's a little too much that whenever I look at my mortgage, my payments, okay, the bank gets a crap load of money due to interest. Then the taxes take a crap load of money, and like say my house is around $2,000 a month, right? I pay $300.
Big baller, come on.
I pay $300 to the principal. That means that $1,700 of my dollars out of 2,000 are literally just blown away by interest, and it's the beginning of my loan, so the interest is the highest.
Escrow?
Interest.
I know that term. I don't know what it means.
Interest and the city and the bank, literally two big companies or entities just take $1,700 out of $2,000, and $300 is actually going towards what I actually asked for, the loan. This is just a little wild to me.
So, do you think us, as just say tax-paying citizens, do you think we should see more out of our dollar? Like, because, bro, as much as we pay in,
a lot more should happen. I think there should be free healthcare from our city and our state, and I think there should be free daycare at least. Everyone should go to the doctor and be like, and doctors should still get paid great. I think with the money that we get taken out of taxes, and then if you cut our insurance costs just in half, we did like a hybrid. It wasn't full like single payer. It was okay. Would you be happy if you paid half as much in your insurance, your medical insurance?
Bro, I'm so disgusted with medical insurance.
Would you be happy if you now imagine you only pay $50?
Would I be happy with that?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I want 20. Like I want like 20. Like, bro. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get 50, and you're gonna fucking take it. That's just how it is. But guess what? Your taxes aren't gonna get raised, and then guess what? You're gonna get free, no copay. Instead of paying that's part of the taxes. I guarantee there's some.
Are you socialist?
Look.
I'm joking.
Okay. Yeah. In a way. So like, think of your expenses. If you looked at your expenses right now, I guarantee, and me too, we could go, wow, we're spending way too much on X, Y, and Z. How about we do something smarter? But what if the alternative for something smarter was actually kind of nice, like free healthcare and free daycare, but your taxes, it's just No, you don't know any more taxes. All we did was we looked at the taxes and what we're spending, and we're spending $7 billion on toilet paper. Toilet paper for the jails, and you know what I'm saying. I'm using a stupid example, but I guarantee there's some waste going on.
Well, look, it doesn't matter to me. Here's the thing: nothing is going to help me. Do you know what kills me? Like, people gripe about taxpayers having to pay these dollars. But you know what kills a person like me is uncanceled subscriptions. Like, why is that not the elephant in the room? Somebody's
well,
just
saying. But
these companies slide on you, dude. I'm telling you, they find a way to bribe you into signing up for this 2-day, this 3-day,
your
and
bank
then
account. That's happening in your bank account and everyone's bank account. I'll agree.
Y'all get Rocket Mortgage right now.
I'm saying
that's a soft ad. That's a soft ad right there.
That same sort of thing is happening in the taxpayers' bank account and like the city's bank account, whoever the.
So I'm gonna hit way left field, way left field. Yeah. So I heard somebody talking about this today. They were like, Ukraine and got all this love for Ukraine and like, cool, man. I mean, I'm always down to help the good guy or the guy that, whatever. So they're like, here's the deal. If we honestly look at Ukraine, they're one of the most shady kind of governments. They had some stuff going on. Like, and now all of a sudden the pages turn to where there's all this sympathy of like, we have to help them, which really before this all happened, a lot of shady stuff going on around there. Like you think?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of shady shit everywhere. I feel like it's so.
But how are they governed? Like, do they? I mean, are they? Is there?
They're in war,
right
so there's probably
there?
a lot of dumb. They're like in a crazy war, so there's probably a lot of crazy shit happening. Like right now.
I'm talking about pre-Russia invasion, though.
Well, what I was going to say is, and this is a little off topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck about Russia until Biden wanted to approve all this money. And I feel like there's a lot of right wing, like crazies out there and people that put forth this information. Like, no one cares really what's going on in Ukraine. Let's be honest. Other than we can say that there's some sketchy shit going on because that makes Biden look like an idiot. Like, I think Biden's a moron, but let's not talk about something we have no idea what's going on over there because I feel like we're only talking about it because we saw it on some right-wing Republican
page. It's conspiracy theories. You think the government actually like puts gas on the fire to conspiracy theories?
I guess it depends on if it's.
Well, I'm just saying some stuff when it's valid, you're like, no, don't even talk about it. Don't even talk about it. But do you think there's some like, oh, we want them to look over here so they don't worry about what's going on over here? You think that's possible?
Yeah, 100% that's possible.
Do you think that Tom Cruise is actually not a willing Scientologist? That's also another topic I heard the other day. That's just.
Are you totally making that up, or are you being for real?
No. Somebody was like, "Man, I heard Tom Cruise is trying to get out of Scientology." I was like, "Wasn't he running that, bro?"
Wasn't he? That's the only thing that has a blight on it. His only blight is that he is in Scientology.
David Miscavige.
Where have I heard that name for? But it wasn't.
He's the leader of Scientology.
Are you sure that's his name? No, it was. Maybe he's the leader now, but the guy, his name was.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, no. He's a leader now. L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard
was the creator of Scientology.
Yeah. He was actually a science fiction writer too, by the way.
Yeah, no, I mean it made no sense, but somehow, how does somebody pull that? Like the thing is, when you look,
a damn good question.
When you look, but I'm even talking about like when you look at Adolf Hitler. Like, bro, you're talking about okay when you can convince one or two or three or a group of people, but when you convince an entire country.
Yeah.
How?
Okay, Adolf Hitler I can get because like he had the power of the country. He had like he was talking about a cause that united the whole of the country, the whole of Germany. But like L. Ron Hubbard was just like making shit up.
Just an idiot.
And then like people were like, "Oh my god, have you heard this? There's like these aliens
Thetans.
from Zentror." And and they've got Thetans. It's like this crazy story. Yeah, I agree.
And meanwhile,
bro, he must have been like hung like a horse or like a super hot guy or something. I have no idea.
No, he wasn't. He looked like a troll. He looked like he had like you ever seen somebody with like you ever watched? I ain't gonna say that.
You ever seen somebody with smallpox?
Ricky. Well, look. Speaking of movies, have you ever seen what's some good stuff you ever seen? Maybe matter of fact, what's the best movie you ever seen as far as like uh you totality wise? Yeah, totality
Okay.
wise.
All right. Favorite movie of all time. If I
Yeah.
had to say,
Are we
oh,
going
man,
romance?
this
Are
would
we going
take up.
rom com?
If we went, ooh, no,
Yeah.
okay,
Name the movie. Name the
man, I don't
movie
even
that
know, bro.
when your wife says, "Hey, babes, come sit down and watch this movie," you're actually like,
Mm.
"Dang, I do kind of like this movie." I ain't gonna
Bro, I don't know if
say.
there's been a movie that I've been like to me, legit, the favorite movie of all time would have to like make me cry, but like in a true like humanitarian way, like in a way that everyone would understand. And I just don't know if I've ever. I cry at, like all
Ever?
kinds of shit. I'm not saying that. Like I cried at a Disney movie because I'm like, oh god, Coco, But like, I don't know if
Yeah,
I have a favorite movie of all time.
I think I do.
Like for some reason, like Forrest Gump comes to mind when you ask me that, and I
Dude,
don't know
that's
if that's my favorite movie. It's a good movie.
most inspiring though. I mean, it had
I mean, not
Forrest,
really. There's a
but dude,
I mean,
for he had to overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of trials in life. I mean,
yeah, he
imagine if
did.
you were that kid in Greenbow, Alabama.
Greenbow, Alabama.
So, dude, like if I think what my favorite movie is of all time, I'm gonna think like you said, I want to cry. If it can break my spirit, which I'm pretty emotional anyways. I would have to say Titanic. Beautiful, beautiful. James Cameron. Just every scene pre-calculated.
It's a good movie.
Every look, every part of the song.
Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
No,
You can't hear me when I hold the mic right here.
no, I can't hear you when you hold the mic right there.
Damn.
It's kind of in front of your face.
Well,
But
that's physics. All
nah,
right.
look, dude, Titanic. A lot of people don't get Titanic, but at the end of the day,
It's a
it's
good
such
movie.
like,
I think everyone
dude,
can agree. I think it won like 7 Oscars or something.
there's a
It
freaking
won.
reason. There's like you don't have to be a rom or like it's not even a rom com. That was
It's
taking
a
the title
drama.
for
It's a drama. It's really just a drama. A love, like a romance
dude. I'm
drama.
telling you, if Titanic was a rapper, it would be Kendrick Lamar. That's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
don't know if Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper to ever live.
Maybe you should listen to his recent album. He'd beg to you know beg to
I just
differ.
I, maybe he is okay. Maybe he is, but his music's trash, and I care more about music than I do lyrics.
Do you care about creativity or
Yeah,
how
creativity.
would you say that? No, hang on. Would you care more about creativity or like somebody that was out to like Bob Marley was like super like
If we're talking about
in
creativity, then rap doesn't exist. Like if you're talking
why?
about poetry, then you could include rap. Rap is trashy music with good lyrics, maybe. But let's like, bro, that whole culture of just like vulgar lyrics, using slang terms literally because that's what rhymes. It's just and not talking about. I mean, okay, if you're talking about things that are profound, but if you're not, there's just you're okay. That's like literally drawing, and you only draw in black and white. You don't do anything else. Yeah, you can find beauty in it, but why would I look at a black and white drawing every single day when there's colored paintings and drawings all over? Like music is not meant to be you just saying words. It's meant to be you singing using different pitches. Like they're literally just doing one variation. Like there's only rhythm, there's no pitch. And then they hire
So
out a bunch of other people to sing over their stuff. They're not they're artists, but only because we've simplified it and a lot of white kids think that it's awesome to listen to rap. I'm not
so
saying I
what
don't
do
I
you
love
think?
Dr. Dre, Tupac, like old school stuff, but
So do you think that? So it's I don't know, man. There's still good producers. Like there's still good people that have. So are you? What about Daft Punk? Would you respect that? Would you respect that set?
Yeah, I like Daft Punk. Their
Because that's
music is more
kind of
creative than rappers to me.
yeah. But I mean, if you're talking about rappers, like first of all, rappers, obviously that's just you're. So you're just basing a rapper to a musician.
Yeah, when you talk about a rapper, I mean, does he not create music?
He basically he puts words in order that they rhyme
Well, yeah, but
or
whenever somebody
in
says, "Oh, did you hear that new Kendrick Lamar song?" They don't say, "Hey, did you hear that Kendrick Lamar lyrics?" Like, did you talk? No one even talks about his lyrics. They just rap to his lyrics because it's cool. And
you
the
know
music is not the important thing. It's just the lyrics, which is cool. But that's not really music to me. Music to me is all of that.
well here's the thing. So like if do you think that music um is more I don't know, do you think it should be more literal or like say a poet that writes some
Hmm.
stuff that nobody can understand. Nobody.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like, what do you think? Because there's a lot of stuff like even rappers. I'm like, geez, man, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like the beat's good, you sound like you have a lot of energy and you have a good flow with it. It's just like I don't know what you're saying, or even if you are saying it, I don't know what you're talking about because maybe it's slang. It's like
No, that's
a lot
dumb.
of slang.
That's not good art because good art, everyone should at least interpret it in some way. And if you have
Hmm.
no idea what the interpretation is, then it's not communicating anything other than maybe the music, which the guy didn't even produce. Let's be honest. I mean, he might have created something from a keyboard.
Hmm.
He might have got some cool beats. He might have got his buddy to write a little. No, no, no. He didn't do it. And even if he did, that's still not music. Or how about this? Yes, it is music, but that's defeating the purpose because he's known as a rapper.
What do you
If
think?
Kendrick
What do you,
Lamar has a song that you don't understand or don't really like comprehend, and you can't translate or interpret to anything that affects your life, that's not good music to you, at least.
I translate his energy. He's got high energy.
Yeah, but if you don't know what the song's about, then that's a big part of the song that's
Yeah.
gone. That's like watching a movie in a foreign language, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I kind of understand what's going on, but I'm not really sure. But like, it looked pretty, and like the actors like were nice looking, and like it was cool, it looked cool. That's dumb. Like, what a dumb way to approach music when there's so much more to offer.
Well,
I'm very opinionated about that.
no, it's okay. It's okay. Well, besides music, what else do you love to talk about?
Talk
Because
about?
yeah, man. Besides music.
Um,
So like dude,
I'll talk
first of
about.
all, I saw this thing with these you ever just not know how to feel about stuff, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate? And so I saw
Yeah,
this
all
this
the
this
time.
this order this little ad with not ad, bro. This somebody was sharing this thing, and it was with those two conjoined twins, like Brittany was it Abby Hensley?
I don't know
Yeah, well, they're
those.
conjoined. They're conjoined, and it's I don't
Uh-huh.
know how to explain this, but it's like two heads on one body, two
Hmm.
heads, one body.
Got it.
Not that it's like
Who's the main body?
that's what I'm saying. That's
Well,
look,
who's the
I gotta
vertical
stop
one? I'm
slamming this.
guessing the other one's a little like
I don't know. I don't know.
tilted.
Look it up. Can you look it up? Can you pull up a picture?
I could, but me holding this microphone is limiting my,
Okay.
you know,
Look, I don't know, but the
slightly
thing
handicapped.
is so that whatever one's vertical. Look, it's getting hot in here just even talking about it.
So hot.
Whatever one's vertical. My thing is bro. Do you understand how much trouble I have with one woman? My love her, man.
Yeah,
If you don't love
yeah,
him,
but
you
I
wouldn't be with him.
guarantee
But
it's not two separate women. You know what I mean? It's one woman
dude,
with.
it may be. It is two separate. They have two
No, no, no.
names.
I know that. It is two separate women. I'm just saying one of them knows that she doesn't matter. I know that's harsh.
What?
Does one of them have legs?
No.
Does one of them have 2 arms? Does one of them feel the whole body? I mean, I bet they actually do feel the whole body.
The ergonomics
one
is
of
off.
them looks, I bet one of them is smaller than the other one too. I bet there's a lot of understood information.
No, there's not. There's actually not.
No. I'm saying between the girls. If you're part of someone's body. Okay, Derek, if you're hanging out of someone's body like this, are you going to go, my opinions really matter? I should tell her to stop doing that right this second.
But that's what I'm saying.
Or are
like,
you sort of like at the liberty? He's with the main one.
The point of the conversation is, and look, I'm glad they found love. Like no hard. So this is that.
Dang,
like, bro,
perfectly split down the middle.
That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, no, seriously though, they found
they each have one
married.
Arm. Bro, think about the ambidextrousness. Like one can do one thing while the other one's doing a completely different thing. I'll let your mind wander.
So they got with this guy and they married. They one of them or they married this guy. I just don't understand how it works. How would it be uncomfortable?
Because he has 2 wives.
Yeah, but I mean, are you kissing both of them?
I guarantee he is. I guarantee.
I just don't get it.
There is some doubt in my heart, but I bet, man. I mean, how could you not? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I've looked at the picture. I've looked at the picture several times, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I don't get it. Is there 2 spines? Is there 2 spines? Does the spine split? The fact that science or God
Christian.
was
oh my God,
what?
The face reveal. Yeah, we're deleting this video, Christian. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, we're just posting this video.
This is live only. This is live only because I'm going to regret this decision.
Well, Smee, go ahead and talk about your insecurities. So Smee,
insecurities? I got no insecurities.
No, he's insecure about his face. He's insecure about his face.
No, I could literally lose my job because of my face being seen and the views that I have. Because we live in a crazy, stupid world where people think they can just cancel people for their opinions, even if they're not violent or anything, but they're just offensive.
Bro, this man's a librarian. Don't let him lie to y'all. He's a librarian in Oregon.
Anyways, let me go ahead and share. Let's go from one offensive topic to the next.
Oh God!
Okay, how do I go to share?
What are you sharing?
You don't. It's a surprise.
Oh my God!
Okay, you see it?
I'm nervous.
You see it?
I see your whole screen. Oh, you're actually doing that. Okay. I don't know what this is. Yeah. If Brandon was here, he could talk about this. Yes, son of a gun.
But he's not, because apparently if you tell someone the exact date and time for something, they still need you to like remind them.
So have you briefed yourself on this? Because I wasn't too aware of this.
I had seen this video. Okay, this is a weird way to type in.
Wow.
Okay, right here.
Hey, bartender. You assume that I cannot drink a margarita. So
can we hear it? Yeah.
Hey, bartender. You assume that I cannot drink a margarita. So you don't serve me a margarita? So I don't drink a margarita. Your assumption becomes reality. And parents, you assume that I cannot live on my own. So you don't encourage me to live on my own. So I don't live on my own. Coach, you assume.
Shouldn't your parents know you well enough, whether like to decide whether you are capable of living on your own or not? It's literally their job.
I mean,
like is she a child, or is she a 21-year-old child, or like really not think like?
I just want to see what she see what she's trying like the point, because right now obviously it sounds
harder. So you don't train me to hit harder, so I don't hit harder. And teacher, you assume that I cannot learn Shakespeare. So you don't teach me Shakespeare.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
So I don't learn Shakespeare. E-I-E-I-O. But hey, if all your assumptions become reality, then assume that I can drink a margarita. Will you serve me a margarita? So I drink a margarita. Assume that I can live on my own. So I live on my own. Assume that I can hit harder. So I hit harder. Assume that I can learn Shakespeare. So, what fools these mortals be? I learned fucking Shakespeare.
What?
You assume I can swear, right? Assume that I can do that job. That I can go to parties. That I can have sex. That I can be on stage. Assume that I can. So maybe I will.
Bruh. Well, good news. After that video, since it's just me, you got the right side of the table. I don't know what that was.
You can say almost anything.
Like.
What did I just?
I'm
watch?
here. You're in my head the whole time.
What did I just watch?
They're advocating for, or she is advocating, and I guess all Down syndrome people are advocating for, to be treated as adults, totally functioning adults.
Can you go back and let's can I see the video as far as like the because I'm just curious. I'm like, surely, man, it only gets so left, and I'm not. I don't mean.
Hey, bartender, you assume.
Go down.
Okay, hold on,
Go down.
hold on.
Are you? We're just in your.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I just
Can
want
you
to see
see?
the original. No, I want to see the like the not your whole screen.
This. Hello.
I want. Can you show not your whole screen, just your YouTube page, like how you find it on YouTube?
That I thought that's what I was showing. So
okay, it just shows a YouTube video. I was just saying, like, dude, how official? Because, like, bro, if you've got like millions of views on, you have a lot of people like the credibility, like obviously, and likes, like obviously a lot of. Yeah.
You just want to see
Canadian Down
views?
syndrome. What?
Yeah.
Sick. Hola, mamacita. ¿Qué pasa? Amiga.
No, it's nuevo, es viejo.
Dude, that's how you swear.
Derek.
Yama. So Canadian. So this is. Leave it to Canadians. Leave it to the Canadians to actually do something that puts something out like this. So first of all, let's talk about why this wouldn't work.
Derek, I'm sorry to have to say this, but I have
Yes.
to tell my girlfriend that I love her, so she'll leave me alone because she just asked me if I was talking to some other woman, because that's how Latino women are, extremely jealous and toxic.
Well, look, she's probably looking at this freaking bartender over here serving this Down syndrome girl margaritas. I'd probably be like, look, she probably knew it didn't look right. She probably knew it didn't look right. I mean, what would you think?
I feel like
what would you think if you
is jacked, and we should just this is ridiculous. Anyways, what would I think?
Well, look,
if I saw a Down syndrome chick at the bar, I would be like,
bro, get out of here.
Where's her parents?
Who guided this person into the bar?
I can go to the bar if I want to.
No,
because
but seriously though, like it would be something that
well,
that
that's
obviously
what they're fighting against, though, right? Stop assuming.
Apparently, Canadian rigged
it's not
whatever.
Just Canadian. If you look at the very end of the video, if I can pull it, can you see?
How stupid do people? Some people.
Okay, so right here, this is New Zealand.
Yeah.
These are Italians.
So this is good. These are all the companies actually supporting this movement.
And then this is just Down Syndrome Association, so I'm guessing that's American. There's Australian. ND, I can't see what that says. The Netherlands, maybe? I don't know. So I don't know.
That's like saying kids should be allowed to go to be allowed to choose if they know how to swim or not.
But is it though? Because technically they're adults, right? Like all we technically have legal boundaries are our age limits, like 21.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why there's a 2-1 here. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what their point is like, hey, don't treat me like a kid anymore. What do you
I
think?
mean,
You think we should keep the ball and chain on the Down syndrome community?
look, I think that obviously, bottom line is, I think people like that need to be aided. That like, if I feel like my tax paying dollars were going to somebody that needed to be like aided, obviously that can't do for themselves, I would feel comfortable with that. Would you?
Yeah, but is it your decision to decide who needs to be aided, or is it their decision plus like a group? Like I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, I get it. Like we've all seen movies with Down syndrome people who they're like, look, they're remembering lines and they're like smart enough to realize that this is like
Very smart.
fake. This is a fake thing. We're all just having fun here, imagining things. Is that person intelligent enough to like get a drink? Get drunk. I mean, I got another.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think I can play it, but I mean, it's a good video.
No. I
You
don't.
don't
I don't
think so?
like.
No,
Man,
like
that topic. I just don't. It's like to me though. It's just like it's weird watching that because it's like, bro, first of all, you're telling somebody that truly doesn't understand. Like, okay, yes, they're very smart and very intelligent, but did they understand being taken advantage of? No.
maybe.
Did they understand?
I don't have
Uh,
firsthand knowledge of Down syndrome people like on that level.
what?
I don't have firsthand knowledge of like Down syndrome people on that level, like whether or not they understand being taken advantage of or not. I
No,
mean,
but I
there's a
mean
lot
that's
of
what I'm saying. There's some.
non-Down syndrome people that don't understand being taken advantage of. All of our grandparents. Hello, my name is Akim. I am a Zimbabwean prince. I have $1 billion for you. You must give me your social security. What is your
You
social
know,
security number?
you know how
I
you
am
sound
King
like. You
Julian.
sound like
King
King
Julian.
Julian. Yeah.
We are done. But I mean, like our grandparents are allowed to drive, and
Yeah.
they probably shouldn't. I mean, not all, but
Yeah.
there's
No,
a
I
weird
mean,
there's a weird line there, right?
dude, we had to take my grandpa's car from him.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, and he
I
got
know.
mad. Like,
Well, of
yeah, dude.
course he did. I get it. I
I
get it, man.
know,
It
but at what
sucks.
point? Look,
I know.
when you're that age, you're entitled to do whatever. I
Now look,
guess.
y'all are a
But we
loving
took the
family
car
who
from him, and he was like,
realize
"I'm about to walk home."
y'all are a loving family who realize that okay, hey, we gotta take dad
I
to.
was willing to let him do what he needed to do. It
What
was the
about Well, yeah, but his parent, your parents, his daughters and sons, they are a little more sensitive to like what are the dangers of that, like parents of Down syndrome people would be. I don't know,
I
man.
guess that was a
It's a
good
weird one.
round off.
That's why I'm just gonna sit here and kind of like watch these crazy ass advertisements for Down syndrome people being allowed to like have sex and drink in public, and I'm just
No.
gonna keep my mouth shut.
Look, I just hope that's in Canada. I guess that's in Canada because hopefully it never gets here to the U.S. That's just it will eventually. Look,
Dude,
I think we're
Canada's
in the
kind
end
of going
times,
off the
bud.
rails.
Everything that is right, everything that is right will be wrong, and wrong will be right.
Everything that is wrong will be right, and right will be wrong. Say that again?
The stuff that was right will be wrong, and the stuff that was wrong will be
Oh,
right.
you're talking about morale speaking or morality
Yeah,
speaking.
that's where we're
Yeah,
at.
I mean,
That's
whatever.
where
I
we're
don't
at,
I don't
man.
know cuz like you got to think like I mean every like group of what's the word I'm looking for?
Um,
Like our grandparents and then our great grandparents and
ancestors.
No, it's like
Ancestry.com.
each lineage of people, like each timeline of people. I'm just dumb, and they
Branch.
all thought that. No, they all thought that. Like everyone thought the world was going to shit, and then it ends up being better than before. I'm sure that does reach a point, but like, I mean,
Do you
look,
think we're at that right
are
now?
people are people being super gay and liberal, and like, is that really ruining the world? I mean, maybe when it comes to like spending money on dumb things and like trying to get us to believe that, John is a woman when they're, you know, competing in sports, and maybe. I don't think it's like ruining the world or anything though. I don't think
Yeah.
it's not any worse. I mean, think about the hippies in the 60s, literally out in the open, having Woodstock and getting high and just not caring. I mean, look how, I'm sure, think about how trashy that seemed to like the people growing up in the 40s. Like, imagine you went to World War II, you came back, and there was nothing but hippies everywhere, hitchhiking, driving those weird vans, smoking weed everywhere. Like, it got
Mm.
kind of crazy in the
It
60s
did.
and then the
It did.
70s
It
too.
went left a little bit. Yeah.
And then the
60s,
80s,
70s.
everyone thinks the 80s was amazing because the economy was great, but there's cocaine everywhere.
LSD.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, LSD in the 60s and 70s too. And then now we're in a point where like at least no one's like crazy. Like there's no huge drug culture. There's like a mature marijuana culture. There's a
Dude, I
lot
don't
of people
know,
who are hooked
man. Jelly
on.
Roll just said we were in a fentanyl crisis.
I think we are in a fentanyl crisis.
And
But
if Jelly
those
said it,
people, I'm just saying those people aren't, at first, people aren't, there's not a huge group of people who are willingly taking fentanyl. They get like, they get hooked on heroin or something, it's just
yeah.
not like, I felt like the hippie thing was kind of crazy. I know it's just weed, but like that was a mindset. Everyone's like, okay, we need to get high, we have to get high and like become one with everything. That to me is a little more sketchy than like your brother who was on opiates because he got a knee injury, and then now he got hooked because oxycontin is so addictive, and then now he's on fentanyl. And look, no one wanted to be on fentanyl. That's the drug cartels finding a cheaper way to give people heroin and cutting heroin with fentanyl. I don't know. It just, I feel like the mentality is a
Bro,
little more
you knew a
intelligent
lot
now.
about that. You've been to a seminar, huh? Are you on fentanyl?
The internet exists. I read the
Dude,
internet.
you
No.
stayed on that topic. You lost me. I was like, dude, his chemistry's on. Like, he's seeing a periodic table in his head right now. Just,
I wish I could like put some like
bro, you got a beaker
periodic table
glass
in
back there.
some.
Put that up.
I got a Bunsen burner too.
Bunsen burner. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
just
you
feel like
better.
the mentality is a little more like, we all know the dangers of drugs, and like the only people on drugs are freaking crazy, or they live in Oregon. Wait,
I,
I don't know. I feel like
well,
it's
and see, somebody said, I think Boozy said it the other day. He said, look, man, fentanyl messed up the crackheads.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah. I saw that video. Yeah,
before, you had just crackheads that they were just crackheads, man. They would
hmm
come wash your window with newspaper and soap and a
fentanyl. They're
water
just
bottle.
dead. Yeah, yeah. They're
And
just
he
dead.
said, now you got the crackheads. They'll hit something and they'll just die.
Yeah, I know. You got to think about that. A lifelong crackhead,
That's
lifelong,
crazy.
takes fentanyl one time, dies.
So when did fentanyl start peaking? Like when was somebody like, oh, this is what we need to do?
I don't know. I guarantee. I mean, I never even heard of fentanyl, but that doesn't mean that it didn't exist before, like 2 or 3 years ago. But pre-COVID, I never heard of fentanyl ever. I don't know. Maybe
So
it
you
was
think it
some
was a drug that
drug.
came from the COVID bug?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I just think that like maybe it, after COVID, people were struggling to find something. They found fentanyl as a good alternative. I don't know. I don't know. See, that's why I need to. Hey, I need to check Vice News for that. I don't know.
I bet you Fauci put it out there. You think Fauci's retired, living in paradise right now?
I definitely think that he was in on something, and I just don't know. I don't want to put any misinformation out there, but
All right,
there's some
look.
weird stuff with that.
So look, my wife and I got my wife and family over at uh, the house that I'm about to go to and eat some pizza. But before I go, I want to
Why
ask
did I think
you.
you were going to say crawfish? crawfish would be better. Pizza.
I know,
that's
dude.
normal.
Wouldn't it sound like
Whoa,
yeah?
whoa, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Hey, we're about to go to this house.
We're going.
We're
We're going to my mother-in-law's
for
house,
it.
bro.
Pizza, nigga. Come on. Little Caesars. Probably. Little
Yeah,
Caesars
yeah,
too.
no,
Not
dude.
even any
We're
good pizza. What kind of toppings? Wait for it. Pepperoni. Okay. Pepperoni, cheese, and sausage. One topping. Anyways, all right.
You should see what Wanda can do with a bowl of broccoli or whatever. You said Cat Williams, Wanda. But look,
All right. What's your question, D? Hit me.
so my question is, and this is just totally opinionated, and I know it may lead there, but if it does, we'll